There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The camera.
That's right. All right. Inside Studio 1A, I'm Al Roker along with Natalie Morales. Of course, the voice is Carson Daly.
Good morning.
That's right. We didn't have anything, and now we've got extras.
Running interns. Running interns all morning long.
Wow. People are looking for jobs. I mean, they're hard up for jobs these days.
Yep.
So most people are likely to say, okay, on Facebook or social media. I mean, I hope by now people are aware that employers are going to look and check you out.
No, I don't
They're
think
going to Google you anyway.
But a lot of kids don't even think about that. They're in
don't.
high school and they're not even thinking, how is this going to follow me when they're posting their pictures of themselves doing crazy things that they'll later regret in life.
That's right. I'm not letting them.
But if you found out you had 45 grams
exactly,
of fat,
and then you're thinking, well, maybe I'm not going to do that. I'm going to find something a little better.
Speaking of, Starbucks announced that they're now posting calories in their stores, and take a look at
Here's Jerry.
choice. If you had a grande mocha frappuccino,
Right.
do you know that has about...
AKA the Britney.
The Britney, is that right? Okay.
I don't know. Every time I see a picture of her, Britney Spears always has one of these.
Oh, really?
She has 3 before noon.
400 calories, and that about equal to this spaghetti time show, and
So some ruffles there.
And not to be, but I mean,
she was holding the mic right here, so it sort of blocks the view.
Yeah, I mean, when you've done Miss Universe, you've worn stuff that's a little low cut.
Not low cut like that. No, I've never worn anything down to my belly button.
Say another thing about LA.
Maybe I was fantasizing about it. No, I don't know. I thought that
every weather girl in Los Angeles is worse than that. Weather woman, I'm sorry.
Weather.
Okay, Al, thank you. Coming up next, from Ellen to Will and Grace, how pop should be over all the butterflies. Wednesday's historic ruling on same-sex marriage is being celebrated across the country, but it was 16 years ago when Ellen DeGeneres marked a milestone, breaking a huge barrier in front of millions of people on primetime TV.
Being here.
Morning.
So,
big day.
Yeah, how big a deal is this law really, Tom?
Well, it's a significant law and an even more significant decision. This is
Alaska, there's some 37 states where the court didn't really rule about same-sex marriage there.
Right. Yesterday's
A breaking down of what the 2 court rulings meant yesterday in legal terms, but what about for just the general conversation in America about same-sex?
I think when you look...
Changed his tune on this. Well, Ellen, by the way, tweeted out yesterday, it's a supremely wonderful day for equality. Prop 8 is over, and so is DOMA. Congratulations, everyone, and I mean everyone. So her influence has been huge on changing perception. But Greg, I know you're about to be married soon. You announced that you're engaged.
Congratulations.
What does this mean for couples who,
It's been a big day for you.
And Ramin, when you talk about pop culture, I mean, pop culture always seems to be ahead of the courts in these instances, right?
Right.
The impact of this ruling yesterday, 5-10 years down the road.
Well, I think...
Congratulations, great day. Thank you for your discussion, fellas. We appreciate it. Tom Goldstein, Ramin Satuda, Greg Louganis, of course. Thank you. Up next, the consumer headlines you need before you head out the door. But first, these messages.
Taking a look at the headlines for the first time, the Agriculture Department is going to limit the sugar, fat, salt, and calories in all foods sold in schools, not just in those subsidized meals. That means things like candy bars, those high-calorie sports drinks, will have to be removed from vending machines. Well, after rising 12 years in a row, a new report finds the rate of C-sections is holding steady. About 33% of births are C-sections, but in a big change, more of the operations are now being done closer to the mother's due date. A New York court has...
Natalie Morales and Natty Morales.
Natty Morales. That's okay.
And Kari Daly.
Hey,
that's
I've called you Allie recently, yes.
So, okay, so we got storm season coming up. Are you prepared? Mother Nature can be fierce with driving wind and rain.
Winds. What are you guessing, like 20 miles per hour?
Oh, easy. Hurricane force.
Okay.
Okay, next. Can you tell which outfit will cost you?
We've got some festive decorating ideas and fun crafts for in a minute, but first a check
of the weather, Mr. Roker.
All right, let's look ahead to the week. Thanks for being here. We see this trend where you see something on a celebrity, and then within a week or two, a knockoff, cheaper knockoff shows up.
Right. Well. And let me tell you the first tip that I have.
Yes.
Solid. You'll notice we have 3 solid looks, and that's a great way.
The first twin sisters, and they're wearing the little black dress. We have Jessica and Jennifer. Come on. Right.
And the bargain is $154.95.
So we're gonna put the sash on them, right?
Yeah.
For what we think.
Yeah, you're gonna pick. Come on.
I think
here also is that dress is $600, and if you have the ability, you can really find a great look without spending a lot of money.
Thank you, ladies.
All right. Thank you, Jessica and Jennifer.
Now let's bring out Paula and Mindy.
Okay. Now here we're talking bags and shoes included. Okay, so we're gonna hand the sashes and
Yes.
How are you
This is going really well.
And one for the
I think you must have been
Sorry,
spying on
ladies.
us.
No,
Okay.
And the shoes too. Again.
Okay.
And I
But
think
look
this
how
dress.
great they. Another great
Okay.
secret if you're going to buy a color like this. It's okay to go for the less expensive because
More expensive.
Yes, I think so. I think you're
guys
right.
Some flamingos right after these messages.
We're going to cover that.
Okay, now we should have helmets. We didn't get them down here in time,
right.
but
Just
it's-
for you,
That's
Carson.
right. We
Listen,
brought
if
you
you
some
can't
bikes.
beat them, join them. Let's
Yeah.
give it a shot.
Okay,
come
coming
on,
up
you run
next,
out of here
Kathy Lee and Hoda and Natalie Cole sharing her new music, all in Spanish.
Plus
Ooh,
instant
good
ambush
winner.
makeovers for two lucky ladies in the crowd. I'm going to beat you guys out
And
of
the
here.
basics of
Bye.
starting your own
My
business.
heels.
A step-by-step plan to get your idea off the ground, but first, your local news and weather.